So whether you are addict or you experimented or you are peddler or small-time peddler, but that your loved ones were killed and that's not okay. Because they are reluctant. They feel because my son is also a user, so maybe that's the reason why he was killed. No reason. It's not a justification. If the government is serious about addressing the roots of drug addiction, there should be social justice. And that's all. So, but it also takes some processes. For the case of Silangan with Father Gilbert, we had this acupuncture session for relaxation so that they will not be attracted to drugs, to shabu. And then we have Christmas gathering for children and for youth and for the family. So every now and then, that is the way where we are able to get the documents. It's not just about, because we are also, we do not also like the idea that you are just a document. A person is just a
Getting
document.
the documents, do you mean to
The
file the
narrative.
cases?
The narrative, what happened? Because
to file with the ombudsman
and then to record, to document that these things are happening, because they tell the story but they don't want it to be written. And then we share how important that it is written, but we just don't want them to be like censored. So in a way of processing them, for example, the acupuncture session, of course we will have a sense if there are stress like that. So in our conversation, the person will start to tell the story, and then we'll ask, would you like us to go? I even interviewed one, and then a year after he was killed. He subjected himself to rehabilitation, both to church and to rise up. But in the next visit that we have, he was pulled from his house. He ran. He could not run as fast as he could. When they were asking for help, policemen did not come. Soho did not come. Barangay police did not come. Only funeral came. And for them to be, of course, funeral is a business. In the record, he died of pneumonia.
They wrote the doctors wrote the wrong
So he's
thing.
no longer a victim of extrajudicial killing. A year ago, his brother was killed also, drug-related. The record says he died of heart attack.
Is that part of what Rise Up does, trying to work with doctors to make sure they write the correct?
We encourage them to, if we are able to get the support of Dr. Fortun, one of the best forensic, UPBS, University of the Philippines, Philippine General Hospital base, and then she is willing to help us, to assist us. So if the family is willing for autopsy, she would do that for the family. So that's already an agreement. But there are times when families are not ready. So we are not able to.
Maybe it's dangerous for the family.
They feel that way. So we know that the feeling of they're scared. They are scared as we are, and we need to strengthen our resolve. So little by little, we with so much processes and this pastoral intervention, spiritual guidance, until the fulfillment of rising up is in the process. So we organize the mothers. Now we have at least 7 key leaders who would be also helping us in the documentation, who would also be connecting the issues of war on drugs to the total issue of poverty, the train law, the human rights violation. They even attend some of the human rights cases, political cases, and they see the connection. If you have heard the verdict on Palparan, they attended the Thanksgiving. And then the mothers embrace each other. And then one mother said, you are giving us hope. If you are able to wait for 12 years, there's no reason for us to wait for years in order to get justice for our sons who were killed. So and then we realize that if they are given space and opportunity to study these things, they will learn to analyze. So we have session. So these are the stuff that we are doing. And how we do not have yet we have legal conferences.
Yeah. Was it NUPL?
Yes, you have to meet some of them.
Yes, I interviewed Attorney Ray Cortez yesterday.
So the NUPL is our lawyer. So in one of the processes, the mother said, who do you think is responsible for this? She said, it must be Duterte. I said, Duterte is not the one who killed your son. He has no gun. Yes, ma'am, but without his policy, my son would not kill. And she said, you know, I have 3 sons. Now I have only 1. Because 2 of them were killed by war on drugs. I visited in the community and I get that. It's so terrible. The son was killed while in the room, and then the document of the police is saying that he was in the robbery. He was this place is like this. Then he was cornered, already fast asleep, and then the police just said to the wife and children, get out. And then when the wife and the children get out, they heard gunshot. So the father was killed. So she said, and she said, she has almost voiceless. I hope that we will see justice. But most of this, legally, we could not file everything because there are legal loopholes, you know this. So what we do is both the legal and extra legal. The public, the opinion of the public is very important. So they show their testimonies to the public. The church. The first testimony was with the church also, with the Ecumenical Women's Forum. Because we need to break the notion that it is okay. It is not okay. Even if the polls would be saying that it is okay for the capital punishment to be revived because of this yung drug-related cases, because it has an influence to the perception. But slowly, the vision of Rise Up is the mother themselves who would be rising up and then as a network,
advocating for themselves.
Yes. And you see, when they are equipped with this empowerment advocacy principles, they are already now the ones helping us in documentation, in visiting the victims. And then one mother would be saying, I'm a victim too. My son is also come to them.
So they can really understand each other's pain, I guess.
Last Christmas, they visited some victims. They brought some lanterns, small lanterns, and some goodies. We also raised some funds or get donations so that the Christmas will be a better Christmas for them. And then the mothers will be bringing for those who are not able to attend the Christmas gathering. And then in one of their visits, the mother said, I don't have any plan to celebrate Christmas. After all, my son was killed. What's the reason for celebrating? But you had brought this little lantern, reminding me of Jesus Christ. And so she had, and then she was taken for the visit of the Rise Up Mothers.
And I read about the complaint to the International Criminal Court that Rise Up has also been organizing or helped to prepare the
6 of them. That's part of the organizing work and the painstaking until they are convinced that they have to file. So the whole education processes and the painstaking of getting the information, the police report, all the intricacies of getting the information, and then a series of legal consultation. We have legal consultation. We have this the mothers gathering, convincing. So it's not an overnight.
They must have been very, very brave to do that because there's been so much media attention.
Yes, and they said, and we were also touched ourselves because they said, the mother said, who is not part of this of the ICC because it's so difficult to get legal. But she is one of the leaders. She said, if it would mean the sacrifice of my life, I will for this. And then they are so quiet before now. They are very articulate, and it takes some courage. It takes not only some.
Huge courage, yes.
And even the lawyers are saying this will be the implication, but it would be the way in